attitude, perspective, outlook. Are you happy in life? Are you passionate? Are you living life to your fullest? Or are you just swimming by the surface, just taking everything as it comes to you? How does your attitude affect you in a positive or negative way? Think about that. I once read an article about scientists who wanted to see how people's attitude in life really was. So what do? They took a glass, they put some water in it, and asked people if it was half full or half empty. Simple, right? Now, people who saw the glass as half full, such as her, they were shown to be positive and cheerful and optimistic in life. And people who said the glass was half empty, well, they were shown to be more negative and pessimistic and critical in life. Now, if you were to ask me this question, especially before I came to Job Corps, if it was half full or half empty, I would look at you like you're crazy. I'd be like, yeah, duh, what a stupid question. This glass is half empty. I just want to know, which one of you drank the other half of it? Because I just felt like I was born with cards in life, but I needed more. But I learned at Job Corps especially that no one cares about you. If you want something in life, you gotta go out and get it. If you don't have it, get it. Never settle for less. Because good enough is the enemy of excellence. Now, Job Corps has impacted my life. This is not just a training ground for me to be successful, but it's a place for me to develop a lifetime commitment to excellence. In Florida, I'm originally from Missouri. I didn't take the FCAT, so they didn't know where to place it. And apparently, if you don't take the FCAT, you don't pass your grade. So they put me a year behind. Me, as smart as I am. Can you believe that? And then I hit the 10th grade, and I'm like, I want to go to college. I have ambitions. I want a degree. And I was like, I felt defeated before I even started. I was already 2 years behind. Like, cards stacked against me. My glass was half empty, okay? But then I had so many people who believed in me. So I enrolled in a special program where I could take on my regular work plus additional work. And by God's grace, I managed to catch up the 2 years I was behind and graduate ahead of my peers by a semester with 3.2 average. Tragedy hit me. I had two of the most important people in my life just leave me. They died, they passed on. And I was just devastated. I didn't know who I was anymore. I shut down. I was just going through emotions. I wasn't there mentally or emotionally. And I was dropping classes, and I just was not doing a good job. So push came to shove, I realized this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. So I decided to just work my full-time job, pay my bills, pay my rent, take care of responsibilities. But my mom, she always told me education and independence were two keys to be successful in life. So I know that I needed those things. Then I heard about Job Corps. They're like, yeah, you can get free education, we'll take care of your room and board, and you can get your Bible license for free. I was like, for free? Sign me up! Alright. Came to Job Corps and I did not like it. I hated it. I wanted to go home. I mean, I'm being honest here. I was surrounded by people I didn't know outside of my comfort zone. I mean, I was just completely miserable. You know what? Thank you. Because obviously I came to Job Corps and I stayed, even though I was going to go home within my first month. I stayed. And because of those challenges, they became opportunities for me to grow in the most unexpected ways, and I'm so thankful. I learned how to relate to people from all walks of life. I learned how to be assertive without being too dominating. I learned how to appreciate people for who they are while still seeing their potential to become better. And I didn't even dabble into things I didn't know I even could do. Like, before I came to Job Corps, you could not pay me money to sit in front of 5 people and speak. Couldn't even pay me. And now here I just came as a tight little rosebud. And I'm not just a tight little rosebud anymore. I'm standing before you as a rose in full bloom. I mean, look, I'm giving a speech to a whole school, you know? So this Chinese proverb that says, in order to be a great leader, one must first become a great follower. Now, I know what you're thinking. She messed up on that speech. She said it backwards. No. In order to be a great leader, you got to be a great follower. Here's what I take it to mean. If you want to be a great leader, develop the mindset of a great leader. Develop the habits of a great leader. Develop the characteristics of a great leader before becoming one, right? That Job Corps, I've been able to work on those little insignificant things inwardly that's going to help you not just become a great success in life, but a great leader. leader as well. And I'm able to grow in a lot of different ways. So that mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I can physically step in the driver's seat and entrepreneur my own life. If you were to ask me now if I would recommend Job Corps, my answer would be yes. Because if you are broken down, if you made some mistakes, if you got a lot of negative people in your life and you just need a fresh start, Job Corps is a good place to do that. Because if you want something in life, remember, like I said before, go for it. Never settle. Because good enough is the enemy of excellence, okay? These are just a few ways how Job Corps has impacted my life.
For those that don't know me, my name is Ashley Rover. And I'm from Miami, Florida. Okay. This morning I basically want to talk to you guys and explain to you guys about my life before I came to Job Corps. Debbie, you can know how Job Corps has impacted my life. By the show of hands, how many people here in the audience felt as if nothing was working out for you? Everybody was making progress and stuff for you. People tell you you're not going to make it, you can't make it, people don't believe in you, and then you don't even believe in yourself. And that's how I felt before I came to Job Corps. I'm going to share some incidents about my life before I came to Job Corps. I grew up in a bad neighborhood in Miami, Florida. I went to all inner city schools and I got bullied. People used to pick on me in school and I used to fight all the time. And I used to be quick to curse people out. I was defensive because I had so much hurt and pain in me. My parents got divorced when I was 16, and that was a lot of chaos. Their marriage was chaos, and that was hard for me to deal with because my father was an alcoholic, and it was a lot of verbal and mental abuse. And then when I was 16, about to be 17, I found out that I was born with Turner syndrome. And Turner syndrome, it affects my reproductive system, and it's a possibility that I may not be able to have kids. And it was hard for me to deal with. When I was in high school, it was hard for me to pass the LCAT test, and I passed the LCAT at the last chance because I kept on failing the LCAT test by 1 point 2 times in a row. So by the grace of God, I passed the LCAT test. And I was able to graduate from high school, and I graduated from Miami Northwestern class of 2003. And so, after I graduated high school in 2003, my grandfather died from prostate cancer, and that was one of the hardest things I had to deal with. And the following year, 2004, my grandmother passed away, also in the month of July. And that was hard for me to deal with because before I could have a chance to finish grieving for my grandfather, I lost my grandmother. And the week after my grandmother died, my father almost died. He had 3 strokes and he almost passed away. And so I had to let go all of that animosity and hostility that I had towards my father to help take care of him because he wasn't able to do anything for himself. So after that, it was hard for me to find a job. So I decided to come get a job for my medical assistant trade. And it was one of the best decisions that I made. Because I've accomplished a lot, and I learned a lot, and I was able to make a change, and I feel much better about myself. And Jocko helped me increase my self-esteem and believe in myself, and I was able to do a lot of good community service and a whole bunch of great people that I've met here, and a lot of doors, a lot of great opportunities have opened for me. So I'm telling you this, that if I can make it, you can make it. And I have